Hindustan Times came up with a campaign called Let's Talk About Trolls, where they invited well-known journalists, media personalities and celebrities who would explain about how they are getting trolled or abused or threatened on social media. And they go on to complain that they have no space to express their views. We wanted to point out the 3 biggest hypocrisies in this campaign. Let's go. Hypocrisy number 1. The journalists or media people or the leftists, they cry a lot and they complain a lot. Don't believe me? Just watch ahead.
Toxic trolls you're finding on social media now. It's really getting disgusting. It's out of hand.
Don't you think a little disapproval of it from senior people in your party and government, sort of repeated disapproval or some public statement?
The government has not stopped it. Government's job is to prevent the misuse of social media. The government
happens. I have reported abuse to Twitter. I have taken tweets and WhatsApp messages and all kinds of social media messages to the police. I have gone and appeared before a magistrate.
Hypocrisy number 2.
Because I would never give online mobs the satisfaction of having silenced me. It is not acceptable behavior. This is not acceptable behavior. And
while the leftists are very good at crying foul, they themselves are guilty of escalating it by resorting to similar kind of abuse, usage of slander in the tweets, or making ridiculous allegations, or making distasteful comments about the leaders they detest. So what goes around comes around. Hypocrisy number 3. Politicians who complain about trolls but make irresponsible or cringeworthy comments. Omar Abdullah put a 2-nation theory ahead the moment there was a change in the dispensation. Derek O'Brien came up with this for a prime minister.
Yesterday, the butcher of Gujarat came here and made it a personal debate. And I'm deliberately using that phrase, the butcher of Gujarat, because yesterday he made it personal. He attacked Mamata Banerjee.
Raghav Chadda complaining on BJP trolls.
The Bharatiya Janata Party has a whole army to attack independent journalists, and you know that better than better than me.
Trolling is a global phenomenon. It is only absent in countries where the left actually is in power, be it China, North Korea, or Cuba, where you can't utter a word against the government. So what's the Einstein formula for dealing with trolls? Watch this ahead.
language, so much poison, so much venom. Now I've understood, as I see myself as some sort of troll slayer, and now I've understood that what really bugs them is if you ignore them.
But there is already someone who is doing it. When I went online and searched on YouTube for people abusing Modi, I found dozens of videos. I hope you all remember this video where this woman abused the Prime Minister. But then, had there even been a single case against any of this, it would have been on national news 24/7. So isn't this the best example of just ignoring? Free speech should come with no strings attached, said the journalists and the leftists during the JNU protests where anti-India sloganeering was witnessed. These defenders of free speech would go on to call the slogan shouters as a group of misguided youth and urged everyone to ignore them. But the same people have zero tolerance when they are personally attacked on social media. Of course, abusing and threatening is only as intimidating as shouting slogans against the country, right? Misguided youth, you remember? They must be ignored.
Back to you in the studio.
Hi
So hope you enjoyed watching this video, my friends. Do subscribe to us in YouTube and do hit the bell icon besides the subscription button so that you get a notification every time we upload a video. You can also follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and we have recently started our Instagram also.